Hey everyone, it is, 8 o'clock here on a Monday. Things are going well. I've packed up a little bit, you can see here, and I got more to go, but it's been crazy, as the title says. I have been just all over the place with Node, with my React portfolio. If you haven't seen it, I'll pull it up here, and I had to get that up and running. It took me a while. But there was an issue with one of my keys where it wasn't set properly. It was missing part of the right key. So I fixed that, got that done, finally got this thing up and running. I'll go ahead and show it to you. Give me just a minute here to get the right screen. All right, so here's the right screen here. You can see it's right here up at the https://garciaportfolio.herokuapp.com. And yes, you can send you can send an email. There we go. I just put in new images. I think I'm gonna have to get this fixed. It does take a while for these things to load up, right? That's why I want to get into code splitting and server-side rendering, so it's super fast. But what's up, Ramsey? Yo, Ricky, it's 10 p.m. What are you doing? Right now it's 8. It's 8 here, but I feel you, man. You must be East Coast then. I was just actually doing the, cleaning up, trying to get this stuff done. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess trying to move. I'll tell you what, moving is tough, and I don't like it. I'm going to get my internet switched over, but they are swamped for 3 weeks. No internet at home for 3 weeks. WTF? What is going on? Oh, it's so horrible. So I still need to learn, right? I still need to do this course. So what I've done is take the old iPad here and just download as many courses from as many places as I can, and then I'm downloading the exercise files here as well. And then I have to download the dependencies, right? I got to download the dependencies for those, because you can't just npm install when you don't have any internet. Ugh, it's terrible. But this is going to give me some time to really focus on what I have to do. There is Wi-Fi at my apartment complex, but you have to go to the clubhouse or the gym, which is great, but I have a crappy computer. So no weekend lives for 3 weeks. Yeah, no weekend lives. No, not that, Ramsey. I'll have some live weekends. I'll either go to a coffee shop, use this good old boy, or go to the treehouse, or not the treehouse, the clubhouse at my apartment complex, see if they have fast enough Wi-Fi, and I'll do live streams from there. But I'll be sure to do live streams. Don't get me wrong. The party has to keep on going. You got to use data sharing on mobile to find a new coffee shop. Yeah, right. There's plenty of coffee shops in Boise. So if you've never seen pictures of Boise, let me just pull them up here. It's a beautiful place. Let me get the right camera here. Okay, so of course these are all photography, things, but I like Boise. It's getting bigger too. Bigger and bigger, but it's not getting like ugly. I live in a smaller part of town, actually like the boonies. It's less populated than where I'm at now, but Boise's just so huge that it takes forever to traverse. So I'm sure it will get filled up. But our apartment complex is brand new. It's like on the outskirts of town, which is sweet. But there's a premium for that. So it's painful. And then on top of that, I got a flat tire, right? And then I went there to go get my flat tire fixed after I changed it out. I had to get a new jack because I hadn't changed a flat tire forever, not on this car, and it had not the right jack, so I bought that. I went to get it fixed at Walmart. They said, yeah, we can do that. Oh, by the way, your tires, they all need replaced. Oof, that one hurt. The hot water doesn't work here. The hot water doesn't work at all, so it's cold showers. And what else here? The garbage disposal doesn't work. Everything's great. Internet's not gonna come until 3 weeks. Like, oh, my face. And then my brother helped me pack some stuff, but somehow some stuff got loose on the highway. It's just been madness. I'll tell you what. But the show must go on. Show must go on. There's a lot of wins, a lot of losses. So, yeah, it just. Oh, that's how I feel. It just crazy. Have any of you seen any of my recent videos? If you have, let me know what you're thinking. if that's the type of way we want to go, back to a lot more reviews or what have you, because I finally got this thing off my chest, even though the portfolio didn't come out the way I wanted it to. That's how it always works, right? So I've had 53 views, 1 dislike. Ouch. Hurts my soul. And then I've also done a Simply Learn review, which is, let me enlarge that for you. It's a review for a company that does content marketing. Talked about my second job. What types of videos are we looking at? It looks like the second web dev job comes, but I can't do a video like that every time, right? So do you like more personal life? Do you like more online learning stuff? Let me know. I know there's only three of you here, but let me know. It's hot in here too. I am sweaty. Maybe a cold shower isn't the worst thing. No, it's just insane. Trying to get everything moved, take care of this apartment, get the new apartment. Whew! I'll tell you, it's crazy right now. Yeah, it looks like, let's talk about the channel a little bit. I'm not quite up to 4K, but we're getting there. 383 views, or not views, subscribers. So shout out to everyone that is a subscriber, which is I think most of you guys. I appreciate it, and we are chugging right along. I should probably get on my hustle and try to get more people on the channel. But let's take a look at real-time views, see what's going on. 2,200 isn't too bad, not too bad for me. I like to sit right around there. Granted, I'd like more, but if I'm doing that many, not too bad. And, you know, I kind of wonder, like, what is it? What are the videos that are getting the most views? And are those the videos I should be doing? Skillshare, surprisingly, is the most popular one right now. It was a newer platform. I made sure to do a review on it before anyone else did. Haha. But it looks like I got quite a bit of these online learning reviews, so maybe that's the way to go. Because the React portfolio and the developer series seem not to get a lot of traction, surprisingly. Pluralsight's way down here. Treehouse is kind of up there. Udacity is no longer my most viewed video, which is crazy for me. But all things come to an end. Ramsey says, reviewing quality online learning resources, that's where I think I'm going, man. But it's also pretty hard because you got to do the course, you know, to have some credibility, right? And these courses take forever. But I'm going to do some of this Jira stuff, and I'll review it on Pluralsight, so there'll be single courses, and we'll just kind of talk with them with a floating head or something like I've been doing, and just say, hey, this is what the course is about. This is my opinion on it. I think that will be good. Hey, what's going on, Jose? Thanks for coming by. Talking about how crazy it has been trying to move. Oh, man, I'll tell you. It has been nuts trying to get into the new apartment. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So it ain't too bad. I'm not mad. Give me just a moment here. Got to take care of something on the stove. I don't know if you can see it steaming, but I will be, let me go ahead and put something on here. I will be right back. Go ahead and check out the views here, and I shall return. Give me just a couple minutes. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Appreciate you staying around. I know I don't normally do that, but gotta take care of a few things. I gotta tell you, it is brutal sometimes trying to do this YouTube developer thing. I've got the course coming out that I have to work on, and you know, I had to get my paperwork in for the job and for the rent and stuff. So I tell you, you gotta take things as they come. But sometimes you feel kind of weighed down. And that's kind of how I felt earlier today. So Ramsey says, the problem with doing advanced frameworks is the ones who understand it won't watch because they know it all. And the noobs won't watch because they They are intimidated by it. Are you talking about like the React framework? Are you saying that that's advanced? Let me know, Ramsey. I always feel like I don't know a lot, and of course I mean that's true, right? I've only been doing this professionally for a year and a half, but you know, there's always someone better than you. Maybe that's what it is. And I feel like, oh, am I ready to teach this? I don't know. But I feel like by teaching it, it forces me to do something like this React portfolio. It forces me to learn it, and by talking about it, it's always constantly on my mind, and that's a good thing. And then I can also show like, hey, I did a whole video series on this. If anyone wants to hire me for this or contract me out, because like if we take a look at let's just say Indeed, right? We're gonna look. Let's just look at Mern Stack. Let me pull this up. Okay, so this is Indeed, right? Senior Mern Stack developer. I mean, how much experience do you need? You need all these things, right? C++ and X amount of years. Like Mern Stack development, 2 years. So how can you get your foot in the door with that kind of stuff, right? If you haven't done it before and you need to get the experience, it's the age-old thing, you know, experience versus this. Daniel, thanks for coming by. Ramsey, I see those. Give me just a moment. I'll get to them. Not excluding you at all. You know, some of these full stack developer positions, like this Thirsty Sprout. Ooh, that's quite the name. Thirsty Sprout. 90 to 130. They want 3 years of commercial experience. I detail like how can you like edge this out, right? And this goes for you too, as someone who's junior. If you're able to document your experience, whether that be through blogging or like YouTube vlogs like I do, or like case studies, right? These are going to help you kind of edge you out, even if it's for like a company, like a, how can I say, like a smaller company or a pro bono or for free, as they'd say. That's going to help kind of edge you out. Now for me, teaching a course in Mern is going to be like my commercial experience, right? It's going to get me up there into Mern. So that's what I'm looking for, is doing some more of these, sorry, this mic is in the way, so it's hard for me to see the screen. Jobs down the road, because you got to look in the future, and whether that be at your current employer or like another one, either way you got to plan ahead. So Ramsey says the problem with Ramsey says, yeah, when you post React or Angular, half the views are afraid to watch. Maybe that's what it is. Like Daniel said, he's just beginning in JS. No big deal. And by you, I mean YouTubes in general. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Sorry for the bad grammar. This new autocorrect is seriously strict. Yo, man. Samantha says, I miss you. Come back to Pokey. For those of you who don't know, Samantha is my homegirl. She was one of the baristas that worked at Starbucks in Pocatello and saw me sit there day after day right up to the bar at the Starbucks and, you know, bring my kid in and just sitting there until I got it done. Hey, Samantha, why don't you just come to Boise? Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Just come to Boise. You know that there's like a few people from the old Starbucks there anyway. What do you guys think? Do you think Sam should move from Pokey? Pokey is where I used to live, Pocatello. Then I moved to Idaho Falls. Now we're moving to Boise. Yeah, there ain't no jobs in Pocatello, Sam. Ain't no jobs. Ain't nobody gonna give me a full stack Mern job or a web producer job. Ain't nobody want to do that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, moving back, beginner JS stuff. Definitely, I should be looking at. I gotta be honest, maybe a little bit selfish of me, but I did the React series for me. That's really who it was. It was for me, and then to show you guys, well, this is what I'm learning. I don't know if I'm ready to teach it, but it was a great stepping stone because now I had someone to say, hey, we want you to teach this course on Mern. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready. Wait, I did a whole like series on Mern. I'm ready to take it to the next level. It's not like I'm just like, you know, straight, like I'm fresh, right? Fresh out of the gate. I'm actually done a whole thing. I've been studying it for a long time. I went through Udacity. I've been talking about Mern forever. Heck yes, I can go ahead and give it a shot. So yeah, Sam says, I want to so bad. She means moving to Boise. And she misses me so much. Indeed, I miss you too, Sam. Makes me sad. Jose says, your portfolio looks really good. Why, thank you. I think it looks whack. But of course, don't you always feel that way, right? I feel like it looks super whack. But you got to fix some things. And I still have some issues like this. Like, look, if I go to the 404 error page, great. It works, kind of. but I got to go back and sometimes it will linger. So if I'm like right here, sometimes, no, it doesn't do it right now. A few other things. I got to fix these down here. For some reason, the visited shows blue on these, so I got to figure out what I can do to fix that. I'm sure it's a quick CSS fix. No big deal. No big deal. Who says that? The guy from Hot Ones. Sean something. Anyway, no big deal. I got to really fix it up here. Thanks for letting me know that you think it's good. Of course, we can always do better. And that's what I'm working for. Maybe take this, like, you know, this thing right here, and take the blue and make it like a RGB A and 0, 0, 0 point. Make it transparent or something like that, right? That could be something that I do. I might do that, actually. You know, just from here on out, just a few tweaks. And the real big thing is going to be getting this darn course done. I'm going to redo my portfolio, which is going to be sweet. But we're going to focus mostly on the React side, the whole stack. No, not so much CSS. I'll have those pre-built, those classes and stuff, because it's so hard to fit all that stuff in, and it's a whole separate world on its own. And then design is on top of that. You know, that's another thing. So yeah, but I appreciate it, Jose. I like you. Let me know how it's looking, because as developers, as designers, you know, what have you, producers, web producers, whatever it is within that space, we always feel like we're not good enough or something. Sometimes I look at Dylan's stuff from Coding Tutorial 360, and I feel like I'm not as good as him, right? Or I'll watch someone like Steven Grider, of course not as good as him. I looked through his LinkedIn and it's like, oh man, he's been a developer for like 10 years. No wonder I'm not as good as him. But people like that, and it's nice to know that you guys think it looks good. Thanks, Jose. Oh, let's go back here. Sorry. Yeah, Jose, I'll add you on that LinkedIn. Anyone else want to add me on LinkedIn? Holla at your boy. I apologize. I'm just no sleep. so I'm a bit tired here. My LinkedIn here, and I haven't updated my work history yet because I haven't started working for this new place, is right here. I can't even add my own like edit and try again. I can't add a link in my own chat. It's like, nah, B, don't do that. Well, anyway, you guys can see it up here. That doesn't do anything. It's linkedin.com/in/Ricky Garcia Web Dev. So if you want to add me on LinkedIn, be more than happy to. If you have any questions, that's usually an easier place for me to answer them rather than on YouTube or Twitter. I'm always active on my social media, but those are some of the best places to go. Well, it's been about 20 minutes. I think we'll probably wrap this up unless you guys have any questions, which I'm all about answering those questions. But other than that, I think we'll leave it, call it a day, because it's Monday, right? So yeah, it's not exactly the best day for me to do live streams, apparently, because we only got 3-4 people here. People are just trying to get started, right? Yeah, let me know. I think the online reviews are the way to go, but I know a lot of people want to talk about web development. I want to talk about web development. The only problem is I like to do it at at an advanced level, right? So, or React, Node, ES6. The thing is, someone's always going to do it better than you, of course. But, you know, to each his own. I think that React isn't just for advanced people now. It's kind of like the future, right? And don't feel bad if you're not there yet. jQuery is still good. You can still use it, but try to learn Angular or React. Definitely React is what I would propose, or even Vue. But if you had to choose between all three, React is where it's looking like it's going. And some database stuff. Granted, there's just so much to learn, right? Design and all that. What I'm going to learn are, before I start work, let me pull it up. LinkedIn. It's kind of sad, too, because I can't actually give you these courses like reviews because they don't really relate as much. But After Effects, there was one called After Effects for what is it called? Darn it! After Effects for UX Design. How cool is that, right? I used After Effects for that intro that I always used, but I'm going to switch it up and use this After Effects instead. Ramsey says, Ricky, how do you feel about a Bootstrap portfolio site with other stuff on it just to make life easier? Depends. I always make my own like CSS libraries, and I do it that way. And I like that a lot better. But I can see now the practicality of Bootstrap when you're doing everything, like the CSS, the React, the backside, the database. So there's definitely merit to it. The thing is that it has to look right and it has to work right. And for me, when I have Bootstrap, it's a lot harder to make it work right. So that's my biggest gripe about it. And then it's a specific framework that a lot of it has been taken out. The main thing that people used Bootstrap for was for setting like grids, right? Now, a lot of that work has been taken out with CSS grids and Flexbox, which is what I use because there's full support. So you don't need to do that as much. And when I need to do a float, I will. I'll do a little float here, a little float there. But CSS grids, nah, man. Or excuse me, Bootstrap, no. But if I can see the practicality of it, I prefer to code up my own with Sass. It goes by a little bit faster if you're using Sass. But then again, you have to learn Sass. So not bad, especially when you're trying to just get some projects out there that handle a lot of data. I can understand that. Abshik says, hi. Hi. What's up, man? Just talking about how crazy it is to move right now. It's nuts. Let me know. We got 3 watching. It's been 20 minutes. I'm super sweaty. If we don't have any questions, I'm going to wrap this up. So I'll hang around for 1 minute. That gives you some time to put in your questions, and then we'll call it a day. And who knows? I think I'll do one more live stream on Wednesday because I leave on Thursday. That's when I pack everything up. But after that, you know, no more of these in the old apartment, the new one in Boise, big time. So yeah, Ramsey's like, yeah, hi. I know that was kind of weird, right? How I said that. Oh well, it's all right. Sass is cool. Sass is super cool. Now I gotta be kind of transparent here. I don't use Sass. I use SCSS. Could I use Sass? Absolutely. I used to be like, oh, syntax is, I don't want to learn another syntax. But after you learn like Mern, React, MongoDB, SCSS, you know, it's like, it's not that hard. It just, indent this a little bit. But it seems like SCSS has prevailed, at least from what I've read. And it's not that much harder than CSS. So yeah, ain't no thing. Give me just a moment here. I'll be right back. Hang out. We'll look at the dashboard here. Francisco says, Ricky, we need a new setup tour once you're settled in your new place. Hell yeah. Yes, absolutely. You know, what is this? MTV Cribs, for those of you who remember back in the day, MTV Cribs. Hey, yo, man, this is my house. This is my house with my $4 million chandelier. This is my $700 keyboard. Yeah, it's not going to be like that, but it's definitely an upgrade for me. So I'm excited, but it's also costs a pretty penny, right? So we get 1 extra bedroom, so now we'll have 3. I'll have a dedicated office, 2 bathrooms instead of 1. So upgrade. Plus they got the the workout, the pool. They don't have that here, but you know what are you gonna do? You can't have everything. Ramsey says you should document your move after accepting a new job and transitioning to a new life. I should. I've been kind of doing that with live streams. It's so much work. I don't want to work. It's not actually that hard because you just take some footage and then you talk about it, right? Maybe I will. That sounds like a good thing. It should be pretty easy, and I'll have plenty of time to edit and no internet. So maybe I will. I'll be like, well, this is what I'm doing because I can't do anything else right now. So definitely keep those coming. It looks like we have 5 watching. We're getting a few more questions in. I can stick around. But let me go ahead and take care of business for a minute, and I will be right back. Sorry about that. I know I've been doing that quite a bit, so I'll be back in about 30 seconds. All right, sorry about that, guys. Just have to take care of a few things, you know, what is it? Non-YouTube things. Let's see, did I get anything back? No, not yet. That's all right, guys. And gals, guys and gals. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. Whew, what's everyone doing on this Monday? Me, I'm just trying to survive. trying to survive. I guess I could talk about a few things that I've learned over the since this React portfolio. I've kind of learned how to loosen up a bit, I think, and that might just be from doing so many videos, I think, and getting more confidence as a developer. Although I feel extremely unconfident. Some people followed me on GitHub, right? If you followed me on GitHub, I'm like, oh, what is you doing? Like, you don't want to follow me, but that's totally fine. 21 followers. Sorry to put you all on blast. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, I got some followers here, which is nice. Although it's kind of weird for me because I don't feel like my code's up there yet, but it's getting there. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's getting there, and I can definitely do stuff for companies. No, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm not good enough to do this, but sometimes I think like there's like a genius, and I'm not there. So Ramsey's out. Gotta head out. Enjoy your night. Thank you. Have a wonderful night, Ramsey. It's what? Now it's like 10:30. So I feel you, man. Peace. Thanks for being first. First again. You gotta hold up that reputation, man. For those of you who don't know, Ramsey is always first, or used to be, but sometimes he can't get the crown anymore. So I think it's been handed off among a few people, but no big deal. If you're first, first. If you're not, it's all good. So, and I don't have any problem with someone being first. Helps that YouTube algorithm, man. So I'm all for that. Goals. Maybe I should talk about those goals right now while I have a minute, because we got 5 watching. What are the goals at the new place in Boise? Get this course out, of course. Let me go ahead and go to my channel here, and I'll tell you what else I want to do here. With the channel, change this banner out, make a new banner, make an intro video. I already did an intro video, but I'll have some time, so maybe do that. Make a new intro, like an animated intro too, and that's where this After Effects for UI is going to come in. Is it for video? No, but it's for web and UX, and that's perfect, right? I can merge what I know already with After Effects, which is minimal, let's be honest, and then add this on top of it to learn how to make little screens and, you know, press buttons and all that stuff. I didn't really think about it. I thought, oh, that's a cool course, maybe I should get it, but now I have a purpose. You'll enjoy it. Anyway, well, it looks like it's about quitting time for everybody here. We got 2 watching. I need to get some things going on here. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me know if you're watching this at a later time. If you have any questions, I'll go ahead and try to answer them. If you like this content, like it, and if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. All right, talk to you guys later.